Hello and welcome to Relyence training on customizing your interface and reports. In this tutorial, we'll cover how to customize interfaces, specifically tables or worksheets, as well as reports in Relyence. We will show you how to customize an FMEA worksheet in Relyence FMEA, and the basic functionality applies to all Relyence modules. Note that if you are interested in how to customize the interface in Relyence Fracas, more specifically Forms, after watching this video, view the additional tutorial on customizing your interface and reports for Relyence Fracas. To start, we are logged in and viewing the Design FMEA worksheet here in the drone example analysis. To customize, create, and delete views, we have the View drop-down on the right side of all toolbars. The Relyence Customize View feature enables you to set up your tables to appear as you prefer. You can select which columns appear, the order in which they appear, their width, and change their titles. Your customization settings are saved as different named views. For example, here, Design FMEA, Recommended Actions, and Action Workflow are each a separate view. The term Views is used to refer to your customized views of your analysis data. Views are saved independently for each analysis. This way you can configure your view to your preferences. It is important to note that in Relyence, our reporting tool and the current interface view are always kept in sync. So any changes you make to your view will immediately be reflected in your report on that view. So here from the Customize View dropdown, we can change to another existing view simply by clicking to select it. We can customize the current view. We can also create a new view and, where applicable, delete views. Note that we cannot delete the views supplied by Relyence, so in this case, since only Relyence supplied views are shown, the delete view option is not available. To demonstrate customizing the interface, we will create a new view. So we click Create New View. Here on the Create View dialog, Relyence prompts us for a name. We can type in any unique name. If you want this new view to be shared with team members, select the Share View checkbox and then enter the groups to share your view with. Otherwise, leave the Share View checkbox cleared to keep your new view only available to you. When we click Create, we are taken to the Customize page. By default, this page includes the fields in the view we had showing previously to give us an easy starting point. Here we can see each field that would be shown in the view, its control type, its read-only status, its width, a group title if applicable, and any detailed tooltips. The Field column shows the name of the field that will appear on the view, which can be easily changed by clicking the Edit Field toolbar button. The fields as they appear top to bottom here is how they will appear left to right in the table view. The control type is the type of field, such as text or checkbox, and it is purely informational and cannot be changed. The Read-Only column will allow you to set the field to not be editable by the user. The Width column is the width of the field in pixels. You can set this value on this screen or just drag the edges of the column while looking at the view directly. The Group title allows you to create column groups between adjacent fields. This information will appear as text above the field names in the view and gives you a simple way to group related fields together visually. For example, here, several design control fields. You can also define a tooltip for any field. This text will appear when you hover the cursor over that field in the table. This can be extremely useful for providing explanations of the fields on the tables. Additionally, some other toolbar buttons are useful for helping to customize the interface. They include Save and Close, which will save any changes you made and redirect you to the table view of your data with this new view. Save, which will save any changes you made but keep you here on this page. Close, which will remove any changes you made and redirect you to the table view of your data with the new view details. Delete, which will delete the current selected row from the table. Then we have the Move Up and Move Down buttons. These buttons allow you to organize the fields in your view by moving the fields before or after other ones. In this case, we are looking at an FMEA worksheet, which has a specific hierarchy built into it. So you will not be able to move fields outside of their designated level. Levels are designated on this view with colors. For example, you cannot move fields with a green background or function level fields to be below fields with a blue background or mode level fields. Note that most other tables in Relyence do not have a hierarchy built into them. For these tables, then, the fields can be in any order. Then we have the Edit Field button, which allows us to edit the name of the currently selected field. And finally, another option where we can opt to share the view with other groups. Now we can add additional fields to the view by selecting the first column in the last row on this view, and then selecting the field we want to add. For example, let's add an attachments field to the group of failure modes fields. Note that as we click away to add the field, Relyence automatically organizes it in the correct grouping with the other blue fields, as this is a failure mode field. Remember that the level-specific grouping is unique to FMEA. In other Relyence modules, you can display the fields in any order. When we have made all of our changes, we can click Save and Close. Now we can see our new view is displayed. It includes the attachments field here at the mode level. The custom training view is the one selected here in the Customize View feature. If we needed to edit it further, we would simply click the Customize View option at this point. We did also talk about how you can change the width by clicking and dragging to resize fields. Let's demonstrate that here with the attachments field. When you see the bidirectional arrow, you can simply click and drag and increase or decrease the width in pixels. Note that since we now have a non-Relyence supplied view, we do also have the Delete View option here from the Customize Views dropdown. And don't forget that any changes we make to our view that we see here in the table will be automatically made in the corresponding report for this view. For example, if we generate a report here of the DFME worksheet, using the report option here in the sidebar, there was no need to customize our report separately. The newly added attachments field to the view is also included on the report. And this helps to make reporting very quick and simple. This concludes this tutorial on customizing the interface and reports in Relyence. Don't forget, if you are interested in learning about customizing the interface and reports specifically for Relyence Fracas, check out the additional tutorial referenced earlier. Thanks for watching. Please visit our website or contact us with any questions and to obtain pricing and purchasing information.